Hi, beautiful souls. Hope you're all creating a really beautiful, magical day so far. Remember, you're beautiful, loved, and worthy of you just being you. So we're going to move into a bit of a physical practice today. So my intention is self-love. So I invite you to tell yourself you love yourself 1,000,000 times today. Sometimes we can be our own worst critic, saying nasty, negative words in our mental mind. So anytime that's happening as we're moving today, flip the script to I love myself. Even if you're saying it over and over and over again, it'll become your mantra. What's a mantra? Protector of the mind, right? So if we struggle with self-love, this is a beautiful way to bring self-love back in by communicating that love back to you. We often use this word, love, to so many people outside of our own self. But when it comes to ourself, sometimes we tend to run away. So this is your opportunity to really come back home to who you are and love yourself with no conditions, unconditionally, completely and fully, embracing all aspects of self, embracing your innate gifts that are yours individually in this life. So as we breathe today, I invite you to breathe up your diaphragm to the front of your heart, but also back of your spine to the back of your heart. So we open a doorway on both ends of the heart to invite this love in. So how do we direct our breath? With intention. Everything is always with intention. So we can direct our breath to any cell in our entire body, any muscle, any joint, just by using our intention. Remember, when we're not living a life of intention, it's like living a life of autopilot. We're not really present. So here's our opportunity to become present, to feel into who we are, to love ourselves completely. And if anything starts to come up, remember you're in a safe, supported space. So allow the emotion to come out. Maybe that's crying and tears. Maybe that's anger. Maybe that's laughter. Whatever that is, when we can connect to that emotion, then we're connecting to mind, body, and spirit, and allowing ourselves to emotionally connect deep within our own well. So wherever you are, make your way to hands and knees. And as you arrive at hands and knees, spread your fingers wider than you possibly think. Ground into the heel of your hands. Engage your fingertips like you're a cat clawing the earth. Separate the knees hip distance. Curl those toes for stability. Now, again, take your awareness to the tailbone at the base of the spine. And on your inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, shoulders roll back, look up, feel your heart open. Exhale, press away, round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, shoulders roll back, open your throat, remember your voice matters. Exhale, pulse it back, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, expand through your heart, look up. Exhale, pulse it back, round the spine, tuck the chin, you're doing great. Inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale here. Really allow yourself to breathe in loving awareness through every cell of your body. With those hands still spread nice and wide, fingertips engaged. On your next inhale, lift the knees, lift the hips really gently. into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your time to get into it, pressing away from the earth so we don't collapse through the shoulders, dropping your head, gazing at the upper thigh or navel to stretch the back of the skull. Maybe the feet are hip distance, maybe they're together. Feel it out, what's better for you. And as you arrive, how does it feel to tell yourself internally that you love yourself? Can you receive it? Is there any resistance? 3 more cycles of breath. Bit more weight into your thumb, and your index finger will take it off the wrist. On your next inhale, look to your hands. On your exhale, gently step all the way to your hands, folding over your legs as you arrive. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Micro bend into the knees so we don't hyperextend the joints. Head is nice and heavy. Option to stay here, option to grab onto opposite elbows and subtly sway side to side. Honor you. Keep allowing the breath to move up and down, noticing every inhale supported by every exhale supported by every inhale. Beautiful, everyone. Release the opposite elbows or the fingertips to the earth. Inhale, deepen the bend into your knees. Flatten the hands to frame your feet. Step your right foot back, nice and deep. Land on the ball of your foot. Then gently lower your back right knee. Curl your right toes. Sink deep into your front left feminine side of the hip. Beautiful, everyone. Now subtly drop the head. Soften your jaw. Breathe in loving awareness for 5 fluid cycles of breath. Being proud of yourself for offering yourself this time today to connect back with you fully and completely. 1 more cycle of breath. Great job, everyone. Now very gently step your left foot back to all fours. Notice the space we just made on that left feminine side of the hip. Flatten the hands, spread the fingers wide, engage the fingertips. Curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Notice how it's changed. We're here for 1 cycle of breath. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, subtly step all the way to your hands, folding over as you arrive. Deepen the bend into your knees. Flatten the hands to frame your feet. Step the left foot back, nice and deep. Land on the ball of the foot. Lower the back left knee. Curl the left toes. Sink into the masculine side of the right hip. Then allow the head to drop. Feel the shoulders drop and relax as you breathe in 5 more loving, supportive, thoughtful breaths. Stripping back all the layers of the world getting in the way and really gifting yourself this opportunity to come back to your authentic self before anything got in the way. On your inhale, gently step the right leg back to all fours. You're doing great, everyone. Spread the hands nice and wide again as you arrive. Engage your fingertips. Curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. One full cycle of breath right here. On your exhale, lower the knees. Flatten your feet. Take a full breath in. And on the exhale, as slow as you can, stretch your hips all the way back to child's pose. Bringing your seat towards your heels to where it's comfortable. Walking the arms out full length in front of you. Maybe the forehead to the floor, the third eye, the chin. Anything that's comfortable for you to really ground down into the very essence of who you are. Remembering how you came into this world. Remembering our greatest strength and our greatest protector is our heart. And to live from that place of love. On your inhale, softly roll up like a wave all the way to all fours. You're doing great, everyone. And as you arrive, gently come down onto your seat. Find a cross-legged position. If that's available, always option to sit on a cushion or a block, if that makes it a little bit easier. As you arrive, place your hands on your front foot, your front ankle bone. Give it a nice tight grip. And on your inhale, charge your chest ahead like a hood of a snake, shoulders back, look up. Exhale, pulse back, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, draw it ahead, shoulders back, look up. Exhale, pulse it back, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, draw it ahead, shoulders back, look up. Exhale, pulse it back, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale here. Place your right palm, fingers spread nice and wide on the earth, right outside of your right hip. Lean to the right, bend into your right elbow. Now left arm's going to come right over top. Send your breath from your hip flexor, up your lat, through the side rib, all the way to your fingertips. As we continue to come back to this beautiful, supportive place of unconditional love, knowing always the power of love always defeats the love of power. Inhale, softly come back through to center. Exhale, left palm comes down outside of left hip. Lean to the left, bend into left elbow. Right arm extends over top. Make the fingertips sparkle. Continuing to be introspective with yourself, with a subtle observation, noticing the differences side to side. One more. Inhale, up through to center. Exhale, release the hands. You're doing great, everyone. Beautiful. Now open the arms, shoulder height, reach to the outer edges of the room, fingertips engaged. Now lean to the right, reach to the right. Lean to the left, reach to the left. Keep it going. Now start to make waves with those arms, getting into the arm bones as we continue to breathe up the diaphragm to the front and back of the vertebrae to the back of that beautiful heart. Keep moving in this dance. 2 more breaths. Beautiful, everyone. And release the hands. Gently uncross your legs. Extend your legs full length of the mat in front of you. Now, option here, as a lot of us struggle with the pelvic tilt in seated forward fold, option is sit on a cushion or a block, or even to fold your mat over and give yourself a little bit of a tilt. First thing, press the heels of your feet away. Second thing, take your hands, peel the flesh away from your seat, ground into your sitting bones. Extend the arms, find a nice long torso. Take a full breath in. Belly pulls in. Exhale. Tilt the pelvis ahead. Pull the hip back. Lengthen through the crown of your head as you reach to find your truth. Remembering that you don't need to get anywhere. Taking out all force and all muscling. And simply allowing the breath and the body and intention to show you the space with ease and grace. 5 fluid cycles of breath here. Continuing to communicate loving, supportive, thoughtful words through the mental mind. Receiving them all through your heart and knowing that you're worthy of receiving it all. Wherever you are, tighten your low belly. Once the low belly's tight, slowly start to slide up. Walking the hands up the legs, rising like a wave. Your head is the last thing to rise. Beautiful. As you arrive, bend into one knee at a time. And gently come down onto your back. Beautiful heart opener here into bridge pose. Walk your feet in close enough that your fingertips touch the heels of your feet. Make sure not to move the head and neck to keep it safe here. Plug into 4 corners of your feet, the heel, the ball, the outer edges. On your inhale, press into 4 corners of your feet. Lift your hips nice and high, right off the earth. Now we can stay here. Option 2, we can take our hands and grip around our ankles. Option 3, we can roll up high onto our shoulder blades. Remember, honor you. You don't need to get anywhere. Now this is a beautiful heart opener right here. All the love you give out to everyone else in the world, I want you to redirect it back to you in this moment. Knowing you're worthy, knowing you deserve it, knowing you're choosing this love just for you. 3 more. And on your exhale, as slow as you can, lower vertebrae at a time, feel the connection to that back of your heart, to your vertebrae. And as the tailbone seals down to Mother Earth, draw the knees into your chest. Squeeze of gratitude for this time you've gifted yourself today to connect, to tune in, to feel, to observe, to listen. Gently open the arms wide as a T or as cactus arms. Drop the knees to the right side. Turn your gaze over left shoulder. Supine twist. Anytime we do a twist, We're squeezing toxins and impurities out of the body, realigning the chakra line, allowing the energy to move freely. Inhale softly, knees to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Subtle turning your gaze over right shoulder. Gently, you keep breathing in, loving awareness. Inhale softly, knees through to center. Hug your knees in, give it a squeeze. Ground your tailbone into the floor. If it's lifted, slide a cushion underneath it. Place your hands at the back of your thighs. Extend your legs straight up. Tighten your lower belly. Now kick those legs out. Shake out any static energy left in those legs. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring the knees into your chest and gently extend the legs full length in front of you, setting for final rest. Let the legs split. Let your ankles fall out wide. Arms open up by the side with the palms open to receive all divine guidance that's here for you today. And as you arrive, take a big full breath in through your nose. Open the mouth. Let it go. Rest into your radiance. Rest into your beauty. Rest into your worth. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing space with me today. Be proud of yourself for offering yourself this time. Have an amazing day. Always remembering that you're beautiful, you're worthy, and you're loved just for you being you and for no other reason. I'll see you next time on the mat. Love, light, liberation.